What I liked about Planet Home is that it offered the students multiple ways to hear the information and to get engaged in the presentation.
It was a fantastic experience. It kept the kids engaged. It was very exciting.
It was interactive for the students, so I think they get more out of it.
Throughout the presentation, they were smiling, they were laughing, they were engaged, and they were participating.
They actually would love for it to go on longer than it did, or maybe for even to come back year after year to do something like that.
I can guarantee that the students at Santan Elementary loved the Planet Home experience. I had a good time watching them.
My best experience in Planet Home was watching the kids interact with the 3D.
Not only was it really informative, but it was engaging because of the 3D experience.
And because the kids were so excited about it and they were so engaged watching it.
The best experience in Planet Home definitely was the trivia experience.
I really enjoyed that the kids had remotes and were able to interact.
They were allowed to compete with their friends, and they were allowed to keep track of whose team was winning throughout the entire presentation.
They were very competitive and wanted to find the right answers. They dug deep to find those answers out of the videos that they watched.
My favorite experience in Planet Home would have been the music experience. It was so amazing at showing the kids what could be done with recycled goods and with things that they wouldn't normally think of.
I would say Planet Home changed the way I think about some environmental issues just by bringing a little more awareness. It seemed like a small act of recycling or taking alternate transportation can really help our planet.
It made me think in a different way about how we should be using our natural resources.
Think a little bit more personally about how I can make an impact on the environment.
Planet Home has changed my opinion about recycling because I've noticed that a lot of the children are not doing it, and it's important as we move into the future to make sure that they are aware of the consequences and how it affects their environment.
What am I doing to help the planet? The kids really have bought into saving the planet. It was very emotional to them. So now in the classroom when they say, are you writing on one side of the sheet or two sides of the sheet? They're definitely looking, hey, I remember Planet Home, I remember those animals, I don't want them to go extinct. So they're using that right in the classroom.
And I think it did a great job of showing how it's a factor across the world, not just in one place.